mere minutes before the Capricorn New Moon, the planet, I want to say planet, it's not a planet, but Chiron is going to be stationing direct at 11 degrees Aries and 56 minutes. So this is going to sort of add to that introspective, intentional nature of the new moon, because when Chiron stations, sometimes it does bring up the wound. And a lot of times that relates to a core wound that you might have experienced dating back to childhood. I don't know. Not everyone gets their Chiron wound in childhood. Everyone is different. But this is a time of year where we are spending a lot of time with our families, where we have a little bit more free time. Some people are working a lot harder this time of year. So I want to give credit where that's due, and that's also hard. But because I used to do it. I used to work every New Year's Eve, every Christmas Eve. Yeah, as a hairstylist. But anyway, Chiron is often, when Chiron stations, it often triggers that core wound. And sometimes it really just does bring us back into those intense feels as if they've never left. But the other thing that Chiron can do is it can show us our progress. It can show us how far we've come. And one thing that I like to think a lot about with Chiron and Aries is our own hero's journey, how far we've come, and what would be written about us if we were an epic hero. And you can be like, you can talk yourself up a little bit. It's Aries. Like, these are the dragons you've slain. These are the things you've overcome. These are the big, brave, courageous things that you have done and you should be proud of. And you're still standing and you've got scars to tell the story, kind of thing. So we can get into that layer of Chiron here. And I think that because this is a sensitive time for people, a lot of people have really hard times around the holidays and the end of the year here, that Chiron might likely bring some of that stuff up. The neat thing is that this is also a new moon. So we can be intentional here. You know, new moons we often think about as intention and new beginning. But don't forget that new moons are also endings. There's a closure taking place. So as we sort of reach this end of the year, think about what you're saying goodbye to. Think about what you're leaving in the past. Thank it. Bless it. We've got this new moon square Jupiter. Bless it. Say thank you. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for giving me wisdom. Because that's the other side of the coin with Chiron, is the wisdom you accrue from these initiations that you wouldn't otherwise have. So it's like hard-earned wisdom that also leads to self-awareness. So I want you to celebrate your journey, your own hero's journey on this day, and try to enjoy this time of year for what it is. And enjoy the family, enjoy the cake or whatever it is that you're eating, and let's try to make the best of it. And wishing you a happy new year. This might be my last video of the year. So thank you all for journeying with me through these astrology shots in 2022. And I look forward to sharing them with you again in 2023. All the best and all the blessings. Bye. Thanks so much for tuning in with me today. For more astrology in your inbox, subscribe to my mailing list where you'll be the first to know when my books reopen in April when I return from maternity leave. I may not be as active on here in February and March as we welcome baby Aquarius into our family, but you can also follow along with me on all platforms at Astro Catherine.